Hi, it's Alex Cosper with SACTV.com's Riverside Chat here at the American River. Today is the Independence Day special. As you can see right now, everything's peaceful. Wildlife are enjoying everything. This is like late afternoon, July 3rd, the day before all the firecrackers and fireworks go off to supposedly celebrate Independence Day. I think as the years go on, we begin to learn more and more that the tradition of lighting off fireworks is a bad idea. Not only is it unhealthy, it scares animals, especially wildlife. But think of your pets, you know, how frightened they can get when they hear the sound of fireworks. And think of the birds who, you know, they kind of own the skies, and it's not fair to them that they should have to deal with, you know, explosions in the air that can kill them. And, you know, it's just bad. I don't know why people still embrace fireworks after all the knowledge that's come out, all the studies. Even a new study from BYU came out recently in 2024 that talks about how fireworks are more dangerous than originally thought because of the parts per million of toxic particles that it gives off. It basically, you know, floods the air with all this microscopic dust that is so fine that it mixes with the air, and it just becomes part of the toxic environment. The people who invented fireworks centuries ago, they were just old world dummies who didn't know better. Okay, we've learned a lot since then, and I really believe that knowledge is more important than tradition. In other words, if you have a tradition that turns out to be dangerous for society, and nobody knew it all along till now, it's a good idea to just lose that tradition. You know, quit being married to this patriotism and stupidity that involves brainwashing, you know, mass indoctrination of going along with national narratives that were set decades ago, like that are outdated now. You know, I think there are lots of positive ways to celebrate the birth of a nation, and one way is like what I do. I like drawing pictures of historical events, and so I also like to study history of the United States on Independence Day. You know, watching a movie on the history of the U.S., as long as it's a good documentary and not made by mind control junkies, I think that's a better way to celebrate than lighting off fireworks. Fireworks is a display of stupidity and the soundtrack to stupidity, because all you're doing is creating lots of damage to the environment. And I don't know how people find that exciting. I don't care how colorful it is. We were all brainwashed as kids by seeing fireworks displays associated with Disneyland and cartoons and just fun times, state fair and all that crap. But now we have knowledge to know that that's just mass pollution, that all you're doing is lighting off garbage that contributes to cancer and heart disease and other diseases. So let's try to keep a clean environment in mind when we think of America the Beautiful. Let's not get too warmongery and think that explosions are all that matter. I mean, that's how demented people think. You know, instead of having a Unabomber mindset, why not have a intellectual mindset of mixing intellect with peace instead of mixing intellect with destruction? Luckily, there are some cities that ban fireworks altogether, like Los Angeles and San Diego. They've banned it completely. I wish other cities would follow. The only state to officially ban private fireworks has been Massachusetts so far. And that's funny because that's kind of where America began, you know, and the whole fight for independence, you know, Boston Harbor, Boston Tea Party. Anyway, I'm glad that they've outlawed fireworks. I hope other states follow that new tradition, because I'm for a clean and safe environment. I don't think there's anything nutty or extreme about that. It's just better that we all adopt independent thinking with an allegiance toward smarter, safer practices for all of us. And so that's why I'm for government stepping in and banning things like fireworks. I don't think government has any place in banning freedom of speech or any of that kind of stuff, but it should ban things that hurt people. Let's talk again for another Riverside Chat.